You gave me something unexpected that night. Remember that sunrise.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I decided to do a get ready with me video. Salo and I are going out for dinner with his grandparents and some family, and so I decided, hey, let me do a video tonight and just chit chat with y'all. So I'm super excited because today one of the products that I'm going to use that I've never used before, I have no idea how it's going to turn out, is the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation. And the funny thing is that when I went to Sephora to try on the foundation, they didn't have it in stock. So they have like these skin IQ little machines that they put against your skin, and they're able to tell you what color you are in foundation, more or less. Or you tell them, okay, with this foundation, with the Fenty by Beauty foundation, I'm a shade 190, and then they'll say, okay, based on being a 190 here, you're this color in this foundation. So they recommended the Angel Food color in this foundation. And the funny thing is that when I went to go purchase it online, I got an alert on Sephora saying, hey, the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation's available now to buy. I went. All of them were sold out except the one color that the girl told me I was. So let's see. Well, I'm not gonna put it on just yet, but when we get there, we'll see. From the bottle, it looks like it is my color, but let's see how it works out. And so anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start by doing my brows. Lately, I do my brows first. I'm going to show you guys my new little brow routine. I use the Precisely My Brow pencil. There's nothing new with this product. But the new product that I've been using is the Foolproof Brow Powder little kit. And what I do is I outline it with the pencil, kind of like when you're just outlining something. I just outline my brow. And then I fill it in with this powder. And as you can see, it goes from light to dark. So you basically just follow this guideline. You use the light brown on this section of your brow, and then you end it darker. So let me go ahead and get started. All right, so I'm gonna start off by just outlining my brows. And my brows are not even at all. I don't remember the last time I got my brows done. Okay, notice I haven't filled anything in yet. I'm literally just outlining my brow. By the way, if you ever mess up and you create like a crooked line, or you just create a line somewhere you didn't want to, you can erase it with the spoolie. Just go over it, scratch it off with the spoolie very slightly, and it comes right off. As you can see, I've only outlined my brows, which I basically have drawn out the shape that I want it to be. So if my brows were even, if they grew out evenly, this is how I wish they would grow out. So that's the part that I use the pencil for. And now I am going to fill in all these holes and all this gap and make it look nice and natural and like this fluffy look to my brows, where you can't even tell that I've filled them in. It looks like my eyebrows are like just naturally growing out so perfect. With this little spongy part, I just got a little bit of the light side, and now I just slowly fill them in, make sure I don't get out of the lines. It seems like I'm adding another routine to my brows, so it's like, oh god, another routine to brow, that takes long, but this is actually very, very efficient. I finished my brows a whole lot faster ever since I got this. And as I apply the powder product, I also run it with the spoolie like this, just to make sure it's evenly being spread out and it doesn't look patchy. Now I am going to the darker section of the powder and filling in the tail end of the brow. See, guys? Tell me that doesn't look like a natural brow. It looks more natural rather than like a block on your face. All right, So now that I've completed both brows and filling them in, my final touch as per usual is I just carve out the bottom half with concealer just to make it look clean. Not sure if you can appreciate the difference once you carve it out with a little brush, like a flat brush like this, a flat concealer brush, and concealer, it just cleans it out so nicely. And then if you haven't plucked your eyebrows or waxed thread, whatever it is that you do, even if you have hair there, it kind of just hides that. It even covers the hairs that are out of place and that are not waxed. It's a pretty neat trick. You should try it. I taught my sister how to do it, and now she is on point with her brows. Her brows are always on point now. One of the things I'm starting to realize that I like to do is teach. I like teaching. I like to teach, even if it's training someone in a position where I work or teaching someone how to do a makeup trick. I enjoy teaching someone. It makes me feel special when I see them later on apply it. And I think that's super cool. Now that my brows are completed, let's go ahead and try the Faux Filter foundation. I'm excited. Gee, that was hard to open. All right. It looks like it might be a little too white, but let's go ahead and try a section. Try this side. This is way too white for me. What the? And it smells really nice too. Yeah, right. Look how it smells like. It smells like it has perfume in it. A good one too. Okay guys, so this is a fail. I'm gonna have to go to the store and exchange it. So I guess we'll try this foundation in another video. So I'm gonna use a foundation I haven't used in a while, which is the Laura Mercier Candleglow Soft Luminous Foundation. And this is a bottle right here. Oh my god, I almost forgot to put the primer on again. So the primer that I've been using lately is the Fenty by Beauty primer. It's a pink, cute little, well, more like a blush colored bottle, and it's glass. It looks super bougie and cute. I just feel like my foundations last so much longer when I wear this primer. It's so nice. I put it everywhere, even on my lips. All right, here we go. There we go, that's more like it. So guys, when was the other day? Last Sunday, I attempted my first vlog video, and it started off so well. I was actually excited. I was getting super into it. Sala and I went to this place called City Brickell Center in Brickell, and we went over there to go try this restaurant that I've been following on Instagram for a long time. It's called Luke's Lobster. And I was so disappointed at the end because I couldn't finish the video because out of nowhere, this freaking migraine hit me out of nowhere. So I wasn't able to finish the video. So it's like a video that I started and it's like halfway done. So basically the video doesn't have a conclusion. I didn't end it. So it's just like up in the air, and that's why I can't post it. But I don't know, maybe I could find a way to edit it so that it's not just like, guys, this is so good, and then it's done. The video's over.
No, I don't have no breakouts. My skin is flawless.
So anyway, I'm going to attempt to do another vlog video, and I cannot wait. By the way, I'm like probably that one makeup artist that does not put my foundation all the way down to my neck. Like, I do it if it's so obvious that the color is like not my true exact color, then okay, cool. But I can't stand how it feels to wear makeup all the way down here, and then you hug someone, you get it all over their shirt. That's why I have a trick. Whenever I hug someone, and I'm gonna hug them, I make sure I put my hand right here. I'm like, oh, it's an awkward hug, but they don't see it. They don't see the part where your hand's there. I just kind of, as a courtesy, block their clothes. I don't know, have any of you ever done that? Huh? Nothing different about the concealer. Still using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Obsessed. If you have not purchased this concealer, what are you waiting for? Like, seriously, what are you waiting for? Because once you use it, oh my god. Do not be ashamed to jump on this bandwagon. Do not. Okay, now I am going to get my favorite translucent powder. My favorite translucent powder from Laura Mercier. Looks like this. And this is perfect to set your foundation, to set your concealer, just to set your face. Even, I also like to use this like sometimes for work. I don't wear foundation, I just put concealer on. And then I apply this all over my face to take the shine away. And it makes your face look matte and flawless all day. A little baby bake. Keep my concealer in place. So what do you guys do for fun on the weekend? What, like, I feel like the older I get, like, the more I want to be home. How many of you have become homebodies? Like, I'm 30 years old, and I don't think I've ever in my entire life enjoyed being home. Plus, I mean, I don't think I've ever enjoyed being home so much. I feel like I do a lot of relaxing now. I drink wine now, and I feel like it's normal in my age group. But then at the same time, I see all my friends on Instagram, and I feel like, I don't want to offend anyone, but I just feel like they're still stuck doing the things that I was doing in my early to mid 20s. Like, I feel like I'm still seeing a lot of them still clubbing, and which whatever, it's fine if you still like doing that. I was obsessed with doing that at one point, but I'm just like not into that anymore. Now I'm super into like going over friends' houses, having wines there, them coming over here, going out for brunch, and not just any restaurant. It has to be a restaurant that has some delicious food. I'm not about going to those fancy, expensive restaurants just for the sake of going to a nice venue. There has to be good food. I don't like going to a venue that's so expensive and you don't get your money's worth. Like, you leave hungry because it's so expensive that you could only order a bunch of appetizers and like barely order that. I mean, I'm not trying to sound cheap or anything, but I do like to spend wisely. And so yeah, my favorite thing to do is chill. I love to chill, man. Who else is a chill? I'm becoming a professional chiller. And then of course I have to admit, at least once a month, I do have to go and have like a fun night out, like a happy hour, and have a few drinks with some friends. And I do still love doing that every once in a while, because Netflix and chill, after a while, I'm just like, oh my god, get me out of this house. And then I have to go for a walk. I have to do something, because I don't know, I feel like I like to do that, yet at the same time I can get very bored very quickly. So I feel bad for Salo. He must think I'm like bipolar or something. Like, no, I want to stay home and watch movies. Oh my god, I don't want to watch movies anymore. Get me out of here. He's probably like, sorry, babe. I'm just gonna use my go-to palette that I've been using lately, because this palette has every freaking color that you need. It has transition colors, it has your shimmers, it has black, it has browns, it has every freaking color you could possibly need is in here. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna use. I'll go ahead and use this color right here called Shy, and use that as a transition color.
who else is in their 30s that watches my videos? Who else can relate with my age and the changes and all that good stuff? To be honest with you, as a matter, it's funny, my cousin, Elaine, actually, she said, hey, if you could go back to any age, what age would that be? And I said, honestly, I don't think I've ever enjoyed an age more than now. I've been enjoying my late 20s, and now that I'm 30, I'm turning 31 in August. And the reason why I'm enjoying my age now so much is because you start appreciating things more, and you start learning who you are as a person, and you just, not that you were ever fake, but you just become more real because you stop caring about what people think, and then you're more sure of who you are, where you're going, what you want. And I love that, and I wouldn't trade that for anything, because I don't, not that I didn't enjoy my teenage years or my 20s. It's just, I feel like now it has more value, I guess. Oh my gosh, why do I always do this? I went like this thinking this had a mirror. Yeah, I'm gonna get very far using this. So yeah, I just appreciate life more, and I am able to understand people more and have more patience and understanding of things, and why certain things can't happen a certain time. And I just like how things make sense now. I feel that also has to do with being with the right person. When you're with the right person, your right partner, like your partner is your best friend. I don't care if that sounds cheesy, but that is like, you need to understand that that's real, that's true. Do not ever depend on a person to make you happy. You are responsible for your own happiness. So whenever you see things like in movies, like, it's not you, it's me, I gotta find, like, I feel that the meaning behind that is they're not happy with themselves. You have to be happy with yourself in order to be happy with someone else. So that's rule number one. Be happy with yourself. Don't ever depend on someone to make you happy, because that's just, you'll never genuinely be happy. And then being with the right person to share that happiness, and that person has to be your best friend. You have to be able to communicate with one another, like talk, like literally the same kind of relationship you had with a best friend growing up. You kind of have to have that kind of relationship with the person that you're with. You know, like, feel like you should feel okay to say pretty much almost everything to them. Obviously, when I say everything, I mean like your thoughts and you know, how you feel and what your plans are, etc., things like that. When I say like everything, this doesn't mean like, oh, you gotta spill all the beans and tell him all the dirt and everything about you when you weren't together, before you guys knew each other. I don't care for that. I don't care about who he's been with in the past, and meaning I don't need to know details, okay? All right, so now I'm going to use the bronzer. There's a bronzer that I've been super in love with, and I actually want to find, oh my god, I'm talking try not to curse, guys, because I'm not gonna be honest with you. I have a potty mouth, but I'm trying not to curse on camera because, you know, it's just not nice. I'm super obsessed with the Hoola bronzer by Benefit, but the Hoola Light is actually super cool to wear when you want a very natural look, because it lightly bronzes you, and I love it. So I'm just bronzing my face. It's my favorite part of my makeup routine. I love applying bronzer.
So much fun to apply bronzer.
Now I'm going to go ahead and apply the Fuego highlight by Dose of Colors, and this is in the Desi, or is it Katie X Desi collection, or Katie, let me see. It doesn't say.
Hey, whatever. It's Katie X Dusty or Dusty X Katie. Anyway, I'm grabbing this tapered, tomato, I don't know. Well, anyway, it's the F35 Sigma brush, and it's a little, small little brush you could use to apply highlight. And then I use like a blending brush that I would usually use for this, but a clean blending brush to apply it on the bridge of my nose. And this is the E35 blending brush. And I just go like this, back and forth until I see it. How cute that looks. I just look like a creep. Look how cute that looks. And then on the tip of your nose.
Just makes your nose look like a cute little button.
And then with the same brush, I also use it to put it on the Cupid's bow. I love how the highlight looks right here. I think this is my favorite place to apply highlight, because it makes your lip look super plump and really cute.
Like really cute.
All right, so let me go ahead and apply a little bit of blush. Give myself a little bit of color on my face. I'm gonna use the blush Dandelion, which is also by Benefit. And let some, just smell just a little bit. Blend it in. It's a cute little rosy little color. I like this blush because it's a very natural soft blush. It's not like a wha-bam. That girl's wearing blush. It's more like, is she wearing blush? Maybe just a little. Ay, que linda. I use this Sephora curler. I love this color. It's like a little multi-color eyelash curler, and it has this silicone, this is silicone. Guys, I love to do makeup and I'm obsessed with makeup, but this does not mean I know the terminology to everything that's used by a makeup artist. But anyway, what I know makes this special is this silicone thing that's right here, and that's what avoids you from ripping out your lashes. So if you buy the Sephora brand one, don't be afraid to curl your lashes and think that they're gonna rip off, because this one's really nice. If you get a cheap one though, like a $2-3 one, they're not safe to use, and I wouldn't be so confident when curling the lashes and ripping them off. And I also curl them before applying mascara. Actually, let me get up close so that you could see the difference. So this is before curling them, and now you want to know something funny? My mom, this didn't exist when my mom was my age, so she would use a spoon. Who else's mom has shared like little beauty hacks with you? Because I thought that was so cool. And I have a friend, Debbie, that came over to do her makeup with me one day, and I was trying to curl her lashes because her lashes, like, they grow like down. So I'm like, let me curl your lashes before I apply the mascara. And I couldn't do it. Like, she could not, like, she did not allow me for the life of her, because it was just like, she kept like blinking, and you know, like, it's hard for you to do certain things with people's eyes. So she's like, no, let me just curl them myself. And she pulls out a spoon from her purse and she just starts curling them with the spoon, and it does the same exact thing. And I'm like, oh my God, how funny. My mom used to do that. And she goes, yeah, that's who I got it from. She's like, I got that from my mom. She's like, my mom taught me that little trick. So I think that's so cool how they did with what they had, you know? And a lot of these things that exist today is from ideas of things that they would do to accomplish a look. I've mentioned this also before. Since I applied that translucent powder, I have powder on my lashes. But the neat thing about that is that when you apply the mascara, it applies thicker and it makes them look even longer. So let's go ahead and do that. This is also a Benefit product. I'm a Benefit fan. Benefit Cosmetics, you rule. Okay, so I got mascara on my lid there. I'm gonna wait for it to dry, and then that spoolie trick that I taught you about the brow, you use that same trick to take off a mistake. It's actually really cool. So I'm gonna let it dry. I'm not gonna panic, and I'll show you guys how I fix that. My mom just tagged me in something on Instagram. We have the same sense of humor with actually, we just have the same sense of humor. My mom's pretty cool. She's funny. Okay, so time to use a spoolie to fix that dot of mascara that I put there. This is a spoolie from the back of a brow brush. There, came right off. Came right off. And I have another one here. And it doesn't even mess up your eyeshadow, which is kind of weird. So there you have it, folks. A little natural, little glowy look. And then, and no false lashes, so it's really easy. Snob. This is the lipstick that I was wearing when I met Saulo. You know what? Let's just go ahead and wear Snob. By the way, everyone's lipstick shape is different, and I want to know what shape. Like, mine looks square almost, and one of my friends, actually even two of them, their freaking lipstick is like slanted in like this. I don't even know what movement they do when they apply their lipstick that is just like this. It's like it's like a slide. It looks like a slide, and mine is like a square, so it makes me feel like I don't have a shape or something. I don't know. You probably never noticed, and now that I've mentioned that, you're gonna go look at your lipsticks. But everyone's is different, you'll see. So this basically completes my chit chat get ready with me video. Thank you guys so much for watching and for being with me for this long. If you like it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and also comment down below if you have any questions or any opinions or what your thoughts are on any topic that I discussed today. And stay tuned for my future vlog video, because I am going to attempt to do it again, and I cannot wait to post my first vlog video. I'm so looking forward to it. So anyway, again, thank you guys for watching.
Lights go out.